So how long do you think it's going to take to reach this library anyway? Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with Dragon Prince, Season 5, Episode 3? 3, yeah. And, I'm just going to say right off the bat, these pre-thoughts and the afterthoughts are probably going to be short this week, because I woke up this morning not feeling great. No worries, it's nothing major or anything, and it's my fault entirely. You see, I have some spicy ramen here. I believe it's called Bulldog. Um, it's an Asian spicy ramen. They also make just the hot sauces in the bottle and everything, and it's really good, really spicy, and I can handle it fine. But I had I added spice to it. I had this last night, by the way. I added spice to it, and I woke up, my stomach was on fire. I'm better now as of recording this, but my stomach was on fire when I woke up. And it's I tried going to the bathroom, but that didn't really help it. I just had to lay down and wait for it to subside pretty much. It's just I probably did not need to add the extra spice to the ramen. It was probably fine on its own. That's my fault though. I have learned, but I love spicy food, so that's why I did it. I felt like on its own it wouldn't be spicy enough, so I added more spice, which was a mistake clearly. But yeah, the fact that it took that long to really affect me is wild too, because I had that 6:30 to 7 yesterday, and it didn't affect me really until this morning. At least didn't notice anything until this morning, so I don't know. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff, as always, going on in this series. A lot of different storylines currently going on. I guess it's just a case of we got to keep watching, see what happens, and maybe Viren will die. I don't know. We can only hope. But let us get this going and see what this episode of Dragon Prince has in store for us. Cutting in here real quick to remind you of all the awesome content we have on the channel. Between Monday and Friday, we have a plethora of awesome series reactions, with 2 on Wednesday. We also have movie reactions every Saturday and Sunday, as well as Let's Plays. We currently alternate between Horizon Forbidden West and Baldur's Gate 3 every day, as well as have Nier Automata on Saturdays. And don't forget to follow the link in the description below to today's reaction. I do redirect all reactions just due to copyright. And on top of that, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get to today's reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So it's very clear that they're trying to work up to a redemption for Viren. It's very clear. But there's issues with this. I talked about it during the reaction. Let me bring it up here again. So as I mentioned, a redemption arc for a character has to be done right. There has to be signs that this character not only has the potential for change, but has the willingness and desire to change themselves. They have to be shown to be willing and able to change, but also actively putting forth that effort. And so far, Viren has not done that. Here's the thing. We had the first 3 seasons of this show where Viren was just practically pure evil. He was an irredeemable monster with no chance of ever being looked at in any other way. And he died. But then last season, he's brought back. And now through that and this season, they're trying to work this idea of him like changing because of his death experience. That he's able to change and better himself and try to get Claudia out of that path. The thing is, all we've seen from this, though, is a slightly mellower attitude and these regret dreams. We haven't actually seen Viren put forth any effort to change or showcase any true desire to do so. Because just having regret dreams is not enough. It's not evidence that he actually wants to change. It comes across, honestly, more like he's only willing to change because he's afraid of what will happen to Claudia in this case. Which you could argue there's some level of redeeming quality to. But it's not a genuine... It's not a genuine reason to turn your entire life around. It's not a genuine... He doesn't... It's not that he feels bad for what he did. There's no evidence that he regrets his decisions. In fact, he's making a point of stating over and over that he doesn't regret them. That he would do it all again if it means protect his view of protecting his family. If he believes it'll help keep his family safe, he'd be willing to do anything. And the problem is, like, there's not really any evidence to support the idea that he doesn't believe that, or that he's tricking himself into believing that. Everything points to the fact that if he had to go through that again, and if he had the chance to again, he would do it all again. And that's not showing regret for his actions. It's not showing regret for what he's done, who he's hurt, all the people who are dead because of him. His only regret is getting Claudia mixed up in it. That she's going down the same path as him. He's fine with what he did. He just doesn't want Claudia involved in it. That's not how you do. That's not a redemption arc. Because he's not like being redeemed for his actions. Because he doesn't feel sorry for his actions. Like I said in the reaction, if he were redeemed right here and now, it would be a fucking terrible redemption arc. Because it's built on nothing, and he's done nothing to earn and deserve it. And he didn't get redeemed at all. He hasn't actually changed in any reasonable, strong way. So it's like, that's not how to do a redemption arc. So I hope that they're going to put more into this. I really do. We also have Callum and Rayla reaching the Sunfire camp to ask for permission to go to the bookery. They're rejected, but Amaya decides to, because she knows that they're going to go, try to go anyway, she decides to join them, and you know, Janai just knows that was going to happen, so she's okay with it. It's happening either way. Meanwhile, Kareem, I believe his name is, I think I have the credits still up. I'm not gonna, like, go back at this point. I think it's Kareem. He's wandering through the desert, but has now found this guy from the bookery, and they're plotting, I guess, a rebellion against Queen Janai. Which, yeah, with one of the best warriors that's been at the camp lately gone, that's gonna be a problem if they decide to like attack. Of course, they also have to gather up some forces before they even can. But those forces might already exist, and if they don't, there might be a way to gather them up before the return. Basically, I'm thinking things are going to get very messy here, and this asshole is going to have to be killed to stop him. Banishment was too reckless of a decision, honestly. It really was. We see Ezran and his squad, like the Dragon Queen caused this huge gathering of all the dragons, and they agree to help everyone out in putting forth this giant search. Not much of anything else happened with that plot point, though. Yeah, it was definitely a setup episode, and a lot of it focusing on Viren was, if I'm honest, annoying. Especially because the way that they're, at least so far, going down this path of redemption is just not working. So, as I've said, hopefully they improve on that. But, yeah, for the time being, this was good. This is another good episode. I'm definitely interested to see what happens next and where this goes. So, yeah. I guess at this point, we just conclude this here. I know it's like not that long of afterthoughts with already short enough pre-thoughts and all, but like I said in the pre-thoughts, I woke up today not feeling well, and I don't want to push it with too much recording and everything. I'm trying mostly to relax as much as I can. But yeah, so as always, thank you for tuning in. Tell me your thoughts on the episode down in the comments below. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.